weight on it.
Yeah.
Try to keep that wind from blowing it over. Try to keep the wind from blowing it over. There you go.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First one, want to give all praise to Abanawa.
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahusha, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors be to the
Hey,
apostles.
do that again, bro, because everybody got face to each.
Call Lord.
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahusha, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash.
Okay, one more time.
Giving all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahusha, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash.
There we go.
All right. Anyway, go ahead. Go, Joe 9:22. Go ahead.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the
That's
wicked.
just so the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Who's the wicked? We all know this. Esau, Edom. Right? He's the wicked. So the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Hey, so we covered the faces of the judges thereof. Who the judges? We are, the so-called Negroes, right? Because like I said, when you go all throughout the Bible and you read all the scriptures, go back to the Russian icons. You go back to Russia, right? And Putin showed an image of Yahweh Shah himself. And he was a dark-skinned Jake, man. So go to show you that we are who we say are according to the Bible, that this white man a lie. Everything he told was lies, man. Grab me Psalms 82 and 5. Psalms 82 and 5.
If not, where and who is he?
If not, if it ain't Esau, where and who is he, man? Go ahead, Psalms 82 and 5 real quick.
This is Psalms. This is Psalms 82, verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of the course.
That's just so all the foundations out of earth are all the foundations of earth are out of course. Hey, TV, grab me Isaiah 24:1. All the foundations of the earth are out of course because who? Esau's ruling, man. So we switched the powers of the world, right? The Messiah, so-called white man, the angels are white, right? John the Baptist is white. John is white. All the apostles is white. Everything that this man did, he even took the images of the Lord. I got this book right here, the images of icons, right? And you go into this book, we're gonna show y'all later. But it goes into about how you got all the saints, right? They're all dark-skinned men, man. They're all brown-skinned men. All right, and that's in the scriptures. So everything that this man did, Esau and Edom did, right? All the lies he puts forth out, we're breaking them up through the spirit, man.
That will pull something.
Yeah. But say, Pudu showed Yahweh Shai, man. You know? Anyway, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste.
So like you saw that 20. Isaiah 24:20.
It's Isaiah chapter 24.
Grab me Isaiah 14 and 10.
Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. It shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it. And it shall, Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it.
That's going to the missiles. Go ahead.
And it shall fall and not rise again.
Yup. Because the America's going to be destroyed. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high.
That's who the hosts of high ones that are on high, man. Esau, so white man, right? The Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Bilderbergs, right? These high banking families. They're the ones on high. Okay, they're the ones on high. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth upon the earth.
Yup.
And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
That's just so we're gonna gather them up as prisoners. So they're gonna be turned to prisoners, man. See, cause we're gonna gather up all these. See, this is how. So when America is destroyed, right? When Russia, Iran, China, all these different nations come up against America in World War III, bullets placed away. The Lord's gonna be able to elect 144,000 and the 1/3, right? Then we're gonna and 2/3 of people gonna be 2/3 of people gonna be destroyed here in America. We're gonna get beamed up, and after the ceremony takes place, we're gonna come down New Jerusalem out of heaven, according to Revelation 21, and we're gonna execute all laws and not just upon the planet Earth, right? According to I think what's that, Micah 4 or Micah 3 or Micah 4, we're gonna be the house on high. Also Isaiah the 2nd chapter, and we're gonna gather up all the high ones, right? Your Rothschilds, your Gettys, your DuPont, because they're gonna be hiding in the clefts of the rock. They're gonna be hiding in the bunkers. And we're gonna seek them out, and we're gonna take them in chains, and we're gonna bring them over to our kingdom. We're gonna possess them for service and handmaids, man. According to Isaiah the 14th chapter, man. Right? So we're gonna take our slave masters. We're gonna be over them, man. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, see, the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Go right back to Psalm 82 and 5. Right, go ahead.
Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance.
That's it. So they had just, now I'm talking about Jake, because see, Jake when I was giving the laws, but Esau did it, man. Go ahead.
Broken the everlasting covenant.
That's what Esau. So what did Esau do? He changed the laws, man. So he switched the judges. He switched the judges of the Bible. He switched the scriptures, right? Grab me Romans 1 and 20. Romans 1 and 20. Right? Who changed the image of the Most High to a lie? That's Esau Edom. So why he did that, man? So he took the image. He took the image of, you got it?
No, I got it.
You got precept. So he took the image of our Lord and flipped it unto his own self, man. Go ahead.
This is Romans 1, verse 20.
Go ahead.
For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen,
Go ahead.
being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse.
Go ahead.
Because that, when they knew the Most High, they glorified him not
That's
as the
it.
Most High.
Go ahead.
Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination.
That's it. Go ahead.
And their foolish minds was darkened.
Go ahead.
Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools,
Uh-huh.
and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like to corruptible man.
And that's who's that?
Bird.
Who's that? That's Caesar. That's Caesar, man. Right? Caesar Borgia. Right? He has us with his sister. So when you go and you look at the supper, right, of Yahweh Shai and the 12, well, Jesus Christ and the 12, right? Who the world know him as. It's the Borgia family in that picture, man. Right? So they took the Bible and they flipped the images of it. And that's when you go into the what? The Renaissance period. Right? When Esau was going throughout the Renaissance period, which is the rebirth of Esau, the so-called white man, right? And we're in the 1400s all the 1700s. So around 400 years, Esau was going throughout Europe, Spain, Portugal, Italy, all those different places, and teaching the faces of the saints and painting them white. That's where we get Jesus from. Because when you read the scriptures, you go to Revelation 1 and 14, you go to Job 30:30, right? You go to all these various scriptures of Ezekiel the first chapter speaking about the angels. Right, when you go to Daniel 7 and 10, when you go to Daniel 5 and 10, right? When you go to Songs of Solomon 1 and 5, when you go to Lamentations, the 4th chapter, it all speaks about the Israelites being dark-skinned. But when you go down to the church, what you see? A whole bunch of fucking white men, man. Right? They got Gabriel white, Uriel white, right? All the angels, all the archangels white, all right? Then they got the Most High Yahweh and Adam. They call it the finger of God. When you got Adam, we got the Most High and Adam touching the finger and they naked, man, with baby rods, man, right? So this man did that. Esau did that. So they gotta pay for that shit. That's why the Most High gonna get these devils, man. Because see what they did, they lied, man, right? And all them big time archaeologists that go out there and they go down to Jerusalem and cover and find different temples, things of that nature. They know who we are, man. They know who we are, but they gonna tell you here in America, you Negroes, that you're what? That you're black African Americans, that you really come out of the line of Ham, right? They tell you that you're heathens, but according to the scriptures, we come out of Shem, right? We're Shemites, all right? But they tell you that you're a goddamn African. And then they lie, told you that you're African and shit, and then now you go ask an African out today, hey, are we the same? They tell you no. Them Africans don't care about us, man, right? But so you niggas been lied to by this devil, man. Anyway, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 6. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
That's just so the folks up, because Esau until the all the type of wickedness he did it all throughout the world. Real quick, grab me First Maccabees chapter 1, right? Going to Esau when Esau get the piece up. Yeah, get that piece up real quick. All right. Go ahead.
All right, this is First Maccabees 3 and 48.
Go ahead.
And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images.
That's it. So the heathen sought to paint their own. They opened the book of the law, right? And they sought to make their own images. Going right back to what I said again. Going right back to the 1300s, man. 13th century to like around the 1400s was a key year of Esau going through facing the judges of the saints. That's when you had the Mumonic and Bubonic plague, which took the Jakes out of there because Jake was ruling in Europe.
Your early
right?
1300s.
Oh yeah, early 1300s. We took out
like
Jake.
Me, yeah.
took Jake out of power with diseases and germ warfare.
Well, Jake had been falling out of power
From like
12. Jake was
13 to 14, about 1300.
It took some time.
Yeah, for Jake to go down. That's why in Russia they got all them idols out, all those icons out there.
Black icons.
Yeah, because they couldn't get them on, man. They couldn't get them on.
And
See?
they put them up though. They what do you call it? They stored them, right? They stored them up really because Lord wanted them to store certain things up.
Yeah.
That's just like when the catacombs of Rome. You can go in and you can find so-called black icons, right? But then in Russia, like you was talking about, they got the Black Madonna. They got the, they got what you call the Black Madonna. They got all these different Jakes. The Orthodox Church, the Russian Orthodox Church, they pray to a so-called black. They have memorials of a so-called black man as Jesus, right? So they have saints right up on their walls. Yeah. They got the halos on their heads and shit. Yeah. And they look like Jake. Yeah. They dark brown skinned people. Yeah. Man. So they save those things up. Yeah.
Yeah, cause see, they know who we are, man. They know that we're the Israelites according to the Bible. They know that we're the true people of the Most High, right? So they try to hide it from you, man. Cause see why? Cause they want Jake to still be a fucking slave, man. See, they don't want you niggas knowing that. They didn't want you niggas knowing that you're the gods of the earth, the gods of the earth. Because why? That'll fuck up his whole system. Go ahead. I want you to read that Maccabees.
First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 1.
Go ahead.
And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, Macedonian, who came out.
This is when the so-called white man first started coming into power. Meet that priest we got after this. That's when Esau started coming to power, doing what? The Greeks, Alexander and his 4 generals, right? This when this man came into power. This is when wickedness started multiplying upon the earth. Go ahead. And this is why Esau, this is what they always say. Greek was the first civilization that was first started, because why? That was his first civilization. Because he was up in the caves, man. Right? They were the bottom of the bottom, but the Most High brought them up. Because see, the Most High, grab me real quick, TV. Grab me Daniel 2 and 40. Because the Most High set this man up, man. See, the Most High set Esau, some white man, up in the power he has today. But the Lord will bring it down. Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 2 verse 40. And the 4th kingdom shall be strong as iron.
2 and 20. Sorry, 2 and 20.
Daniel chapter 2 verse 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his.
That's it. So wisdom and might is with the Most High. Go ahead.
And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removed the kings instead of up kings.
So the Most High's always Most High. Read it again.
And he changeth the times and the seasons.
So the Most High changed the times and the seasons. Go ahead.
He removeth kings instead of up kings.
So the Most High moved kings instead of up kings. Now when you go to Daniel, you jump to the 40th chapter. It goes into the Nebuchadnezzar's dream, the statue, right? And you have 4 great kingdoms, right? Really, we can start out really 5, which is the Syrians, right? The Babylonians, right? The Persians, the Medes, the Greeks, and the Romans. And now Rome, when the 4th kingdom is, which is America, and it's Rome all over again. We're living out the 4th beast all over again, the reincarnation. But you had these 4 great kingdoms, and the Most High took each one, all of them down, all right? But the one that Esau came was the 3rd, and the 3rd was what? The Greeks, right? Alexander the creeping his 4 generals. That's when the wickedness started multiplying upon the earth. So the Most High set this man up. All right, go ahead.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise.
So the Most High gave wisdom unto the wise. Who's the wise? We're the wise, right? We are modern day, what you say, prophets, right? We are modern day Daniels, Isaiahs, Jeremiahs, Ezekiels, right? Zephaniahs, Hoseas, right? We're those men. We're modern day prophets, all right, in 2023, all right? And another thing too, reason why people might ask why you ain't writing no books, because we ain't got to write the book, man. The book's already been written. It's already been written. We ain't got to go out writing no goddamn books, man. Our time now is to understand the book and understand what the hell it's talking about, right? And the Most I got to give you that spirit to discern what the book is talking about, man. What the scripture's talking about, the heart. Shit, grab me Psalm 16, real quick, Psalm 16 real fast. Hold that TV. Get your piece of it. All right, go ahead.
I had a question too about Russian icon.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Before, was David ruling like this? Was his rule around that? I mean, not around that time, before or after that time?
So David was on way after that time. After the Russian icons came, we was already took it down, because you had David, and then before
The Russian icons?
Yeah, that was way, yeah, it's like that was way before David. That was before David.
All right,
Yeah,
I got
the
appreciate
Russian icons at the time of the Byzantine Empire. Right?
The Roman
that's
Empire.
at the time of
Yeah.
Constantine the Great. Right? All them jakes was
So
ruling
they
during that
came
time.
before David.
After
David, after
King, you talking about King David, right?
Yeah, King
Yeah,
David.
that's
Yeah.
after King David.
I mean, no, King Solomon had a rule that there was 1,000.
Way after King Solomon.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
No,
after,
no, that
the
thousand-
Dark Ages. The Dark Ages is after 70 AD. Okay, so it comes after the fall of Rome.
Okay.
After Rome fell, right? What was it? I think it was it Eastern Rome fell and Western Rome, which was Jake's, took over.
The Holy
It was
Roman
Western
Empire.
Rome fell and Eastern Jake rose up, which was Jake. Esau fell right after the Roman fell. Jake rose up.
Yeah, I was just thinking because I ain't know King
So-
Solomon. His 300-year rule or something like that.
No, King Solomon. With King Solomon, that's way back in that's when we was in our glory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's King David's successor,
Yeah.
right? That's King David's successor who pulled in the line when David passed. King Solomon took over, so he's in the same era of King David.
Okay.
Yeah, so then that's when you go to that 1,000 years of reign. That was talking about Jacob, who was ruling Europe,
Right.
Portugal, Spain, Italy, we was ruling all those different places, but eventually we got took it down because when Esau came back to power.
Right. This is after 70 AD. This is just
It's
before
after-
the Renaissance. This is just before the so-called white man got us over here in captivity. Right. So during all that time before the captivity here, Jake was ruling. During that time, Jake had like 1,000-year rule. You read about the so-called Black Moors.
Yes, we got
they
it.
ruled Spain.
Yeah, we got-
But you know, it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
so
yeah.
so that's so that's our you can say basically our time,
Yeah.
right? This is our coming captivity now, right? That was and because King Solomon was that 2,000 years before Yahushua, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, within that range.
Yeah. So so that's a reference, right? We had to fall away, and we had it's 70 AD is the king.
Yeah.
When we got ran out of when we got ran into Africa, right? And so when we got ran out of Africa, right, that was during the time of the Byzantine Empire was falling. When they started taking, Byzantine Empire, all that was the Dark Age was coming to an end. Esau was coming into this power when we was going into slavery and captivity.
Okay,
Because all them Europeans, they was shipping them over here, and they was taking these jakes from over here, and they was shipping them over to Europe in different places. You got it.
Yeah, so go get that picture we got.
All right, this is
Hey, we gotta go into
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go.
all right, this is Psalms 10, and I'm gonna start at
it's a good class.
start Psalms 10 and 11. He has said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten, and he hideth his face, he will never see it.
You have to see out of his face, you never see it. Who's that hiding his face? Esau, Edom, right? And they hide, and when they do, they hide. They do crafty counts. They hide in our faces, and they saying that we ain't never gonna see it, man. But see, the most thing about the Most High, so you can't hide from the Lord. Nor can you hide it from. Nor can you hide do secret counsel when the Most High can't see. But see, the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai sees all things, man. Right? Go ahead.
Ladies, y'all want to ride?
Go ahead. First man.
This is verse 2. And made many wars, and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth.
Go ahead.
And went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations.
That's it.
And so much that the earth was quiet before him.
That's why, because Greeks, so white man, see, this was so white man carrying the power, right? He had everything under him. Esau, Edom had everybody under their feet. Go ahead.
Whereupon he was exalted, and his mind was lifted up.
That's it. So his mind was lifted up, so he was exalted. You see, the Most High exalted this man up, right? The Most High exalted the so-called white man. Go ahead.
And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him.
Yep. Go ahead.
And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die.
Yep. Go ahead.
Wherefore
Alexander. Go ahead.
Wherefore he called his servants such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth.
That's it. That's his four generals, right? Ptolemy, Laslumachus, Seleucus, and Cassandra. His four generals. That's the ones he came up with, right? And it. Go ahead.
And parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive.
Y'all part of the kingdom among them, right? And that's when you go to Daniel 11 chapter. It speaks about it goes into that. Go ahead.
So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died.
Go ahead.
And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death they all put crowns upon themselves, So did their sons after them in the years.
So this-
evils were multiplied in the earth.
That's just so, and evils were multiplied in the earth when this man came into power. So when Esau jumped in the power ship, right, dealing with the Greeks and his 4 generals, right, that's when wickedness started to multiply because this man was the border wickedness, according to real quick, real fast, grab Malachi 1 and 4, 1 and 3.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 3. Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau.
So that's
and-
go. You square start that one. Go ahead, start that one. Yeah.
Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi.
That's it.
I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved
Hey,
us?
see, the Most High loved us, man. All right, this was like the so-called Negroes, Latino and Americans. The Most High loves us, but Jake said, "Where has thou loved us?" Because Jake was always going to captivity. See, the Most High was always whooping our ass, so Jake couldn't see that the Most High loved him. Because why we moved the Most High to anger, right? But go ahead.
Was not Esau's Jacob's
Hey,
brother?
so it's not the so-called white man Jacob's brother, right? We all come out. Hey, Esau's ship. We all come out. We all meet. Esau come out the same line as Jacob do, man. Right? Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, yet I love
Isaac and
Jacob.
Rebecca, right? Isaac, when you go to Genesis 25, right? Jacob and Esau came out of who? Isaac and Rebecca, man. So we got the same. We come out the same seed line, man. Right? Go ahead. So we're close kin to the so-called white man. See, the so-called white man is closer kin to us than any other nation upon the planet Earth because we came out the same man and woman, right? But they was the wicked. Because why they was the wicked. Going back to Cain. That spirit of Cain was on spirit of Esau, man. Go ahead. It ain't even eats like it ain't even going back to the garden, the serpent. They had that same demonic spirit, the same spirit that serpent had, that Cain had, and Cain had the same spirit that the serpent had, and that spirit jumped on Esau, man. Because Esau was made to be wicked, man. That's when you go in the book of Genesis, you go into the Josephus, it speaks about the line of Cain. The line of Cain, they was full of murderers, they was raping, robbing, they was pillaging the world, because they was the seed of the wicked. But go ahead.
Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Go ahead.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build a desolate place.
That's it. What's desolate place? Europe, right? Because why Europe is a lack of resources. Now go ahead. Now go from there to Revelation 20. Revelation 20. Right. So now dealing this one after Esau, we really going to Revelation 13 chapter as well too. Because see, when Rome went down, is that deadly wound was healed. How was it healed? Through America. But America came through Europe. Right. And that's when Esau took us down. Right. With the Mumma Bubhanic plague. Going right back to, like I said again, to the 13th century, all the way to like around the 16th century, the 17th century, right? We was getting taken down out of power, and Esau's going down and defacing us and going down, repainting over the saints, over the images of our images, making them whitewashing them, right? And setting us up. And we was being shipped over in the 1600s. Jig was getting shipped over from Europe to Africa over here to the Americas, and you had Gad, right? You so-called Native American Indians and the Seminole Indians, right? They was getting shipped from Americas all the way to Spain, over there in Spain, Portugal, right, and also all up in Europe, man. So Jake been scattered throughout the world, and that goes right into the scriptures. All right, but go ahead.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit,
Go ahead.
and a great chain in his hand.
Go ahead.
And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan.
Now who's that, man? See, now Christians think that's actually in the Christian church. I know the Christian church bug the hell out, right? They think that they think that there was a war in heaven, right? That's Revelation 17. They get that shit, the war in heaven between Michael and Satan, right? And they think that Michael came bound Satan into hell. Right? He was bound out, and he was bound in hell, him and his wicked angels. But that's not what that's talking about. That's talking about Rome. That's talking about the so-called white man. All right, that's talking about Esau, Edom. Read it again. Read it from the top again.
Revelations 20 and 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit,
Go ahead.
and a great chain in his hand.
Go ahead.
And he laid hold on the dragon that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan.
That old serpent, which is devil and Satan. Who's that? The Roman. That's about the Roman Empire, right? Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
And bound him 1,000 years.
Bound him 1,000 years because why? If you get that book with the no color line. It's over here. Yeah, I'm used to the book of being over there.
I don't know if it's still in there, so unless somebody took it out.
Somebody took it out?
I'm not sure. I ain't seen it.
Damn, it. Oh shit.
It ain't in there?
No, I think I took it out because I was reading. No, we got this one right here. There's no color line. So you go right here, right? The Negroes Quest Part 4, the missing link. Right, you got kings of Scott, Britain, Irish, right, and these all was Israelites, right? So we was ruling all throughout there for 1,000 years. Go ahead.
And cast him into the bottomless pit.
And then cast him into the bottomless pit. Go ahead.
And shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more.
So he's going to see nations no more. Because see, Esau was bound, man. Because we had Esau, it was up in the caves. This is when they fled into the caves. Right? Go ahead.
Till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled. And after that,
Now the 1,000 years will be fulfilled, right? Go ahead.
he must be loose a little season.
And he must be loose a little season, man. And so the Most High took the bound off the so-called white man, right, to go and see the earth, going right back, like I said again. To the 13th century, to around the 16th and 17th century, the 13th century, like the 16th century, Esau was his power started coming back. He started coming back into power. He started coming into power, man. Go ahead.
And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them.
Go ahead.
And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua.
Now that's dealing with Esau, even so-called white man, right? Going into his power. So read that real quick. Now this out of the book of the Negro Press Part 4, the missing link, right? Go ahead.
The world history that is being taught in the classroom omit the existence of the Black Scots, Black Irish,
So look, you're not so in school. You're not learning this. You see, you're not learning about the Black Scots, the Black Irish,
Black Brits,
Black Brits, go
Black
ahead.
Italians.
Black Italian. Hey, so the really Italians are chick.
Hey, and that go back.
Yeah.
That go back.
Really
to the
Italians
Moors.
are chick, man.
And that go back to the Moors.
The Moors, yep, because
So, because they ruled Spain, right?
Yup.
Italy and Spain, they ruled for 1,000 years.
Yep,
over
yep.
there, man. And they were saying how they was taking taking the Edomite women, teaching them how to bathe, teaching them how to shave, because that's where Sasquatch come from.
Yep.
Because when you let Esau, that's why Edomite women shave their legs and they shave their private parts. Them, you can ask any Edomite, hey, do you shave? Oh yeah. Why do you shave? I get hair. Like, you know, it was this Edomite chick, she fucking broke her leg.
Charger. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it wasn't charging. So I ain't want to cut out because the phone sales on 10%, 20%. It's like we have technical difficulties. It's charging now. They had fell. I guess the battery had fell off.
Yeah. All right.
You good?
World history that is being taught in the classrooms omit the existence of the Black Scots, Black Irish, Black Brits, Black Italians, Black French, or Black Europeans that were sold directly into the American slave plantation.
But right quick, my point was that during that time, it's a show called True Romance. Dennis Hopper, and I can't remember the other dude, but Dennis Hopper playing it. And in the show, the battalions came looking for his son and his Edomite woman. They stole some money or some shit, whatever. I can't remember how the storyline was. But the point is that they had a conversation with Dennis Hopper. They set him in a chair. It's a bunch of Italians. And he started telling them that, you know, you want to know a true story? He says, your mother used to fuck eggplants. And everybody know what they call eggplant is a Jake, right? A so-called Negro. He called them monkeys, right? And he was telling them in the story, he was telling them that long ago, your grandmothers laid down with niggas. They changed blonde hair and blue eyes. He said they did so much fucking. Okay? The way he said the Moors did so much fucking that they turned blonde hair and blue eyes into dark hair and brown eyes. Okay? Because why? The man changes the DNA of a woman. He's the seed. So he can change that line through any woman, he can bring forth his line. Right? So that was the point. So back in that time, the time of the Moors, when they ruled, they took over and they started taking all the women. And they didn't take, even when you go back to what's the brother from Africa? Barker. Hannibal Barker.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't take women. They didn't take their women to war with them. They took women when they went in other spoils. And they took the women. What they do with the women of other nations? They rape them. They take them and they make babies with them, man. All right, they rule. You know?
Yeah.
The history that is being taught in the classrooms is in direct conflict with the eyewitnesses, the artifacts, DNA, and surnames of the blacks in America.
That's it. So when you go to school, that's why I said the school system it ain't shit, man. You go to a whole bunch of logic school. Cause see, what does history mean? His story, right? So because he's a conqueror, he conquered the whole world. So he can say what the hell he want to say, right? If he said that the sky was orange, it is fucking orange because why? He's the power structure of the world. So it's his story. So the story that when you go to school, you send your son and daughter to school, to preschool, and they sit down in the classrooms. And now they telling you can do what the hell. And nowadays, 2023, they telling you could be whatever the hell you want to be. You could be bisexual, homosexual. You could change it since you could be a boy, you could identify as a girl. So they teach the kids a bunch of bullshit in school nowadays, man. But see, in school they don't tell you the truth. Right? They're not telling you that we ruled Europe, we ruled Spain, we ruled Portugal. Right? They telling you that we were just only in Africa. That's all they tell you, man. Well, anyway, go ahead.
This great omission has caused the public to view both institutions in a fraudulent and suspect manner.
Yep.
The secret lies in the past in the writings of Professor Lloyd Dawkins, in the edict of Oliver Cromwell, in ancient artifacts, and in the essay of the Benjamin Franklin. Their scholars, scientists, and historians are confused. Their intuitions have failed them. Their money failed them. They have been deceived by the Renaissance, and blindness has taken hold of them all.
That's it. The Renaissance saw the rebirth, man. Right? A rebirth from Esau, Edom. That's when Lord said he would go and we build desolate places. Right? That was Europe, but they came over here to Americas, man. That's when Esau came back into power, man. Go ahead. Actually, go ahead.
That ain't make no sense, do it? That's just senseless. But that ain't make no sense,
right? Now, King Charles, see, they don't take, King Charles the First was a Jake, man. Right? King Charles the First was a so-called black man. Go ahead.
King Charles the First had the unlucky distinction of having his head cut off by the English white subject in his real. King Charles the First wasn't the only one to suffer this indignation. When the English overran the country, they hung and decapitated the men, raped the women, burned the citizens at the stakes, and gassed the children.
And that also go back to Oliver Cromwell.
Yep.
Okay, I got the book too. It's at the crib. It's Oliver Cromwell, and they talk about what's in there, and it talks about what he did to them. And really, it was they try to say it was Esau, but that was Jake's. That was Israelites, because they were shipping them off into slavery, man. No. That's
the Roman Empire.
That's the Roman Empire. Hey, that's a good book we gotta go into.
Yeah, right
down.
All of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Oliver Cromwell.
Yep.
The new president.
Yep. So this book right here, Oliver Cromwell, The New Perspective. Okay, this book right here talks about the atrocities that Oliver Cromwell did in Europe. And if you look on the cover, you can see right here on the cover, right quick, who is that right there, laying right there? Right? Hey, who is that right there? That's a Jake with an afro. All right, this man right here, that's Jake. Okay? That's Jake he had under his feet. All right, so it's showing you on the book that Oliver Cromwell was an Edomite, and they was killing off in Europe. They was killing off all the so-called Negro nobles, the nobility, all the kings. They were killing them off.
Yeah.
Okay, in Europe and sending them overseas.
And that's why you gotta get into the history, man. Right? Cause see just how real quick. See, if you grab me St. John 7 and 38. Just how the scripture is a better living waters is always flowing. Hey, history, man. History is so vast. It's hard to cover every single ass point that happened in history because it's so much to cover. You know, you would never be able to cover all the history that happened between Oliver Cromwell, you know, the Moors. You know, we just give you what you call a brief up of what happened. Because our main focus is the Bible, but we use other books, right, to prove our point through the scriptures, right? Go ahead. So you got it, St. John 7, 28, 38?
John chapter 7, verse 38.
Go ahead.
He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said,
Yep.
out of his belly shall follow rivers of living water.
That's it. So this is living waters, man. So this thing is always constantly flowing. See, this truth is always constantly moving. It's always elevating. There's something always new that's being brung out. Same thing with history. There's always something new in history that's always being brung out because why? It's always flowing. It's never stopping, man. This truth is always going. So we give you a brief sum up of what happened between the Roman Empire, the downfall of the Roman Empire, when Jake rose up, and when Esau came to power, when we are now today, right? So it's what you call, what scripture say, we know in part, we prophesy in part, right? It's like what you call, it's like a trailer to a movie, right? You get the basis of what the movie's about through the trailer. We give you what the basis about through history, through what the various books and you know and the scripts that we use, just to bring out the points that on what we're saying, basically edifying, right? Now go ahead back to that book real quick, Charles.
Rape the woman, burn the citizens at the stakes, and dash the children against stones.
Yeah, that's what Oliver, what's his name? That's what Oliver Cromwell was doing to Jake, man. Right? Go ahead.
This is a bit of history that is not taught nor reported in the annals of world history.
That's it. So this is a bit of history they ain't taught, man. That's why Esau wants you to know. Nothing but fucking lies, man. But see, we're the ones we're consuming with the spirit of our mouth. According with 2 Thessalonians 4:2, right? We shall consume with the spirit of our mouth. It means that we're bringing out the truth of what's going on. So we're bringing out his true history on what this man really, what he covered up. Right back, Job 9:24, right? You got a precept? You got something? You got a scripture there? Go ahead. You got a precept, Isaiah 29, Isaiah 29, 14, one of those?
All right, this is Lamentations 5, and starting at verse 1. Remember, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua, what has come upon us.
29, 14.
Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
That's it. Our heritage is turned to strangers, man. Right? So the things we inherited has turned to strangers. Going right to Revelation 2:9, 3:9. Right? Them damn Jews over there in Israel, they ain't the real people of the Most High. Right? They're not the chosen people of the book. Right? But they're over there. All of our things have been taken and stolen from us. The images, who we are as a people, everything's been stolen from us, man. Right? Go ahead.
Our houses to aliens.
Our house to aliens, man. Right? Go ahead.
We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
No, that's it. So we've been taken from everything that's been taken from us, man. Right? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 14. Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people.
Go ahead.
Even a marvelous work and a wonder for the wisdom of their wise.
Go ahead.
Maids shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid.
That's it. The understanding of prudent men shall be hid, man. Go ahead.
Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel.
That's it. So Esau was hiding his counsel from the Most High. See, so quite man, he was hiding his counsel from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? That's why they hid the images. They got you some place you can't even go, man. Like no, you know when you go down to I think Israel, they got certain temples you can't even go into because why? They got Jacob in there, man. Right? Go ahead. Even when you go down to Europe, what they do in Europe, they break the nose of the kings. They break the way every time you see go down to Europe, you see King Charles, King James, King Arthur, their nose is broken off, man. Because why? Because we judge is known to having that big, thick, wide nose. Go ahead.
Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord.
Yup.
And their works are in the dark.
Their works are in the dark, man. That's the leaks the Rothschilds getting DuPont, so they work in the dark, man. Right, go ahead.
And they say, who seeth us? And who knoweth us?
That's it. Who seeth us, who knoweth us, man. Right, because see, Esau think that what he did, he think he hid from everything from everybody. He think no one knows the truth, but we know the truth, right? Because see, the Most High woke us up. So did the elders and apostles. See, we woke up. So we know what's going on, man. We ain't lost no more. Right? We're not sleeping no more. We don't sleep as others do, as also according to Thessalonians. We ain't in darkness. So we in the light. We know what the light is shining on you devils, man. Right? It's being shined through the prophets. Right? Go ahead.
Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
So even though Esau took history and turned it upside down, so he took the history and took it upside down, right? Go ahead.
For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the things framed say of him that framed it?
Yep.
He had no understanding. Is not yet a very little while, and Lebanon shall be turned into a fruitful field.
And if it's that 5 minutes when it says the covenant camp. I think it's Isaiah 11. But somebody did the covenant camp. But anyway, you got that good. So yeah, so Esau, what he did, he took the clay and moved it upside down, man. He shall be esteemed as a potter's clay, right? The workers are turning things upside down. So Esau took the works of the Most High and turned it upside down. And that's why you got Christianity, Jesus Christ, all these different things. It's been turned upside down. But we're turning the right side up through the Most High's prophets. The ones who the Most High set up. Go ahead.
This is Job 13 verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies.
That's
ye
it.
are
So
all
you are
physicians of no value.
That's it. So they are forgers of lies, bitches that have no value, man. So it's Esau, Edom, man. They're liars, man. They've been found out to be liars. We didn't expose this man for his lies. You grab me 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Baba Shah. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7.
Go ahead.
And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
That's it. So the Most High is destroying that covering cast over all the people, right? So that whole notion of Jesus Christ, the whole notion of all the disciples being white, everything being whitewashed is being destroyed because every movie you watch about the Lord, it's all white.
Right.
It's all white. But when you go into the scriptures, that's a fucking lie, man. Right? It's a goddamn lie. But when you go, like, if your brothers ain't seen The Color of the Cross, it's a good movie to watch because see, they got Yahweh Shai as a black man. You know, some things are off a little bit, but the whole part of it is that the Messiah is referenced as a so-called Negro according to the scriptures, and that's the best part about it, man. Right? I think it's like a 4-part. It's on YouTube. Type in Color of the Cross. It's real good, man. You know, and all the stuff has got color to them. Hey, Judas is a Negro. You know, they made Judas black. They sure they made Judas black.
But you know,
right?
But it's the real.
Yeah, but it's real, you know. Right. But then they got Peter. I think Peter looked like more like Middle Eastern or some shit. But at the end of the day, the whole point of it is that the disciples and the Lord are men of color, right? Now there's something in it that's off, some things in it that's not 100% right. The movie could have been better, but anything that time the truth is coming out, it ain't gonna be all the way right, you know. But you eat the meat, throw it on the way, you know.
Hey, cause Jake always turned on his own.
Yeah. Yeah, they make sure Judas is a nigga though.
Yeah.
Everyone else like light skin, fair skin. Some of them was white. Some of them was Edomites, I think.
Yeah.
I think John was Edomite, if I'm not mistaken. They had it kind of mixed up.
Try to mix. Ain't no mix.
Yeah, they try to mix it up. Then they had Caiaphas and all the high priests. They was Edomites, man. They said, is he the son of the Messiah? But he's black.
Right.
He's black, right? But we know the high priests and Levites, they were Negroes. So how the hell the Most High the Messiah gonna be a black man, gonna be from the tribe of Judah? But the Levites and all the priests, they look like Edomites.
But then they had that the head was like a Edomite. Jake was like a dark skinned Jake with like really like a dark skinned Jake with like a gray beard.
Man, I can't remember.
I think he was like, I don't know, I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Where he went
but I'm saying, but they had the high priests, it was all Edomites, you know. Go ahead, keep going.
Isaiah 25 and 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
And that's what we're doing, man. So we're taking a veil over all people. So now can't nobody say, going to the scripture, when you read the Bible and you heard the Israelites, every time you read Revelation 1 and 14, you think about a so-called black man. We ain't think about a white man no more. Even us, right?
Yeah.
When we pray to the Lord, we ain't think about Esau, man. Hey, we don't think about Esau, man. Hey, we see ourselves when we pray to the Lord, you know? We know we're praying to an entity that looks like us, right? We ain't praying to the so-called white man. Right? Before you lost ass niggas out there, you know, I still believe in that bullshit. Hey, most are gonna destroy you. But you're gonna be back in the kingdom of heaven. You niggas is delusional, man. You know, the Most High put a heavy spirit on 2/3 of our people to not come back, according to Isaiah 6, right? The Lord said He's going to cover these people's eyes, but we bring out the truth. But if you believe it or not, you can't hide history. You can't hide the artifacts. You can't hide. Hey, look, the books don't lie. What they say? Put in the book. Hey, books don't lie, man. Right?
Hey.
What if a book ever told you a lie?
Hey, because when you see the Pope, when y'all see when the Pope and the Cardinals they get together, they go praying. Hey man, they always got that so-called Black Madonna with that baby black Jesus on.
Come.
Okay, so that tell you right there, who they praying to, man. They praying to Jake.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you mentioned earlier about Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin, hey, it was in a gold. You see how he took that shit out? It was in a gold case, and then he was like real delicate with that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit was special, man. Because the truth is, because he know who the real power is, man.
You know it.
You know, he know that the Lord is the so-called Negro, man. He know it. They all know it. All the elite know it. It's just the peons of Esau Edom that don't understand and get it.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on. They lost. They lost in the sauce, man. They lost.
He got them blind as hell. Right? He giving them Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, they just
right?
living life.
Oprah Winfrey. Yeah. Hey, cause that thing is out here.
Yeah, so they living Americanized lives, man. You know.
Yeah,
so
entertainment.
They don't know what the hell's going on around here, man.
That's just like you so blind, you so entertained to Russia getting ready to get busy. Right? Hey, they show us right quick, just to switch notes for a quick second. Hey, they hit Bakhmut. Right? They show how bad Russia has leveled in Bakhmut, man. They said they using incendiary ammunition out there, motherfucker. So everything they hit is burning. Everything he hit out there, it's just everything is on fire. As soon as it hit, you get the explosion, and then you get the big ass ball of flames. The whole shit is lit up. You can see it through the night sky. The whole Bakhmut is lit up, and it's all on fire, man. From who? From Lord making Putin put the missiles down over there, man. Okay? Hey, that shit's coming to America, man.
And the veil that is spread over all nations. And he will swallow up death and victory. And the Lord Yahweh Shah will wipe away all tears from off all faces.
Yup. That's such tears. Yes, it's such grace. I got it.
Which
I think what it say? Was 4? What it say?
2 and what?
Say those is 2 and 3, I think.
Okay. All right.
How much is that for?
Second Thessalonians 2 and 3.
Yep.
Let no man deceive you by any means,
Yep.
for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
That's it. And that was 70 AD. That's when Jake fell off. That's when we fell off. Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That's it. And what does that son of this mean? Son of destruction. That's Esau. He's being revealed now. We revealed his ass, man. Right? Go ahead.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High.
That's it. So he opposed himself and exalted himself above all that is the Most High. So Esau set himself up as the power. That's why you go again. You go through all out the Hey, grab me go back to Malachi. And go back to jump to 4. But when you got all these actually Obadiah chapter 1. Now when you go and look outside, right, and you go out to the outer space, they got all them satellites, dishes and shit, right? Because Esau got your phone trackers, right? You go to the stop sign, got cameras on it because why they tracking everything you do? Because he want to be the Most High, and ultimately, no. So he rules the world, right? Go ahead.
For that is worship, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Does it show himself that he is the Most High? Go ahead.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things?
We already know this. So we already know these things, right? Go ahead.
And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
That's it, in this time right now. So he's been revealed, man. Right? So why has been revealed for the devil and the lie that he is? Right? Go ahead.
For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
Yup.
Only he who know, who now will let, until he be taken out of the way.
Yup.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
That's it. So we consume the spirit of our mouth, man. That wicked being revealed. Right? So we're revealing the wicked and all the things he done. Like I said, to get through the Bible and through history. right through the books. So the books, so it's found out that this man has been a liar, and we already know this man a liar. Anybody that don't know this man's a liar is a goddamn clown. They don't know shit, man. Right? Go ahead.
And shall destroy it with the brightness of his coming.
Hey, and that bright. Hey, when they say that, shall destroy it with the brightness of his coming. Like I talked about back move. It's bright, it's lit up. Missiles, fire, lights shit up.
Yeah.
Literally, it can turn the darkness into light, into day, into you can see. That's the Lord is coming, man.
Yeah.
That's the coming of the Lord.
Yeah, and then also that light is on his ass, man, right?
Yeah.
See, the light is on, and that's why too, Esau gonna stop this truth from coming out. And Esau gonna try to put us in prison and shit, right? Esau gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, lock our ass up eventually. Because see, we're doing too much. Right now, we're in this man's kingdom, tell him he a devil. Hey, grab me, you got some Revelation 12. You already have some, we got preaching that Revelation 12. But we telling this man he a devil, right? In his land, till he gonna be destroyed. Tell him he gonna be a slave, he gonna be a servant, and bring out his lies. So now that's why Jake is somewhat kind of woke, man. Jake know what's going on, you know, TikTok, YouTube, right? They hate that Instagram, they hated the internet was invented because the internet was this man's downfall, man, right? It wasn't for the internet, a lot of niggas would still be asleep. But the Most High used his prophets. Yeah, you see, and it really started going down in 2007 when the apostles came on YouTube, man. Right, 2007, that's when the shit really started picking up. Because see, the Most High put the spirit on his men to reveal this man, and brothers woke up through those men as we woke up. And now we're out here prophesying against this man, telling him going down, running his lies, and eventually he's gonna try to lock our ass up, man. Go ahead.
It's Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice.
Go ahead. No, you good. Yeah.
It's Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in
Go
it.
ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Hey, look, this devil know he got a short time, man. See, Esau know his time is short. So by him knowing his time is short, he gonna move quicker. Hasten, right? He hastening. He's in what you call, he's troubled right now, man. So he gonna move quick on Jake, and he gonna move quick on us, man.
Yeah,
that's why he started that fucking channel, man. Right? You know, we had 400 something subs. Now we got 152, right? Struck our channel down and shit. So cause they already know what's going on. We telling the truth, man.
Grab a couple videos.
Yeah, you got vocab.
Gave us a strike from a video from back 2021.
2021, man. What type of shit is that? He was damn devil, man. But anyway, but another thing too, but he using vocab alone, right? Oh, the Israelites this, the Israelites that, but you're giving us exposure, man. You're giving us exposure. What scripture say? You do nothing for the truth, be against the truth. Right. So you're promoting the Israelites, man. Vocab alone don't even know he working for us, man. Right? He's a fucking secret disciple. Because all he do is Israel. All he care about is Israel. That's all he do all goddamn day, man. Right? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child.
Yeah, that's going to something else anyway. That's going. Go ahead.
It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 1.
Yeah, go
Woe to the bloody city.
Yep.
It is all full of lies and robbery.
And that's America, man. It's full of all lies and robbery, man. Go ahead.
The prey departeth not.
Who's the prey? Hey, that's us. That's Jake. Hey, we ain't departed yet, man. See, we ain't left this place yet. We ain't been free yet. Go ahead.
Hey, it's lucky when he says it's all full of lies and robbery, bro. How many lies we've been told all through life, man?
Shit, all type of lies, man.
When you start out, you come in here, you don't even know your nationality. You don't know who you are, you don't know where you come from. They call you so many different names. Hell, you don't even know what to call yourself. You know, how many Jakes out here go, you know, oh, I'm black, I'm nigga, I'm African. Like, man, what are you, bro?
Yeah.
How many, you know what I mean? You know, you come in this world and you being deceived.
Yeah.
Right? This world is deceitful.
Yeah, and then like I said, you got Charleston White, right? He a fucking clown. The most I'm gonna destroy you, nigga. Hey, Lord gonna destroy you, Charleston White. Most I'm gonna fuck you up, man. This nigga said, no, we ain't Israelites, we niggas, man.
See,
I'm just a nigga, man.
There you go.
Just,
and he retarded.
And you know what, nigga? It's all good. You know what? The most I don't want no illiterate niggas like you anyway, man.
Yeah, you see,
right?
He retarded.
You a clown, man.
And when he got one of his eyes go that way,
His head sunken. He a clown, man.
He awful.
Hey, one of them gangster niggas gonna pull up on your ass and blast your shit, man. Keep playing with the Lord. Right? That's why they see you a clown, man. The most I ain't dealing with you, man.
And that's the best. And the best thing about him is that he talk about killing Crips and Bloods.
Yeah.
Right, killing niggas with. That's the only thing I like about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is that when he talk about putting niggas to death.
Yeah.
Right, because we can't stand you niggas.
Yeah. But Charles White, man, you a fucking clown, man. The most I gonna work your ass real good, man. All you niggas, man. So all you niggas here in America, you're gonna be destroyed by ice cream nuclear fire. And the rest of you niggas that ain't get this destruction, we're gonna go grab you niggas up and bring you to Yahweh Shah. We're gonna sell you niggas right. We're gonna bring you right to Yahweh Shah. We're gonna kill you niggas, man.
Hey, all you passport bros,
Yeah, we'll get your
you
ass.
expats, you better enjoy your time, boy.
We're gonna get your ass.
Hey, cause all you jakes that's escaped, y'all done escaped this coming ensuing calamity, chaos and hell that's about to hit here in America. You boys is escaping, running over to Thailand, run over to the Philippines, running over to Colombia and all these different places. You boys escape going over there.
Yeah, we're gonna get you.
But you gonna be caught because the Lord gonna round your asses up.
And we're gonna cut you niggas' heads off, right? Right according to Luke 13:27.
Yeah.
You are my enemies are not having reign over me, bring them hither and slay them before me, man.
That's right.
See, we're gonna get you niggas too. We're gonna get everybody, man.
Ain't no escape. Ain't no escaping the reach of the Lord.
No, you can't. Right? You
See,
can't. Yeah. They're gonna be seeing America, oh shit. But you're gonna see the chairs, you're gonna be really gonna be like, oh shit. We're gonna be coming for your ass, man.
Hey, ask Gad.
Yeah.
Hey, Gad said, hey, let us leave our country and let us go to another country where another man never dealt.
Also ref.
Right. Let us go over there and let us hold the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yup.
They got over here, thought they got away from the Lord running. Hey, what happened? What'd he do? He sent the so-called white man over here and destroyed their shit.
Got their ass, man.
Okay?
Yup.
Fucked them all up. Yeah, you had 1,000 years of peace, but after that peace was done, when the 1400s came, when Christopher Colombo?
Cabal Colombo, yep.
Christopher Cabal Colombo.
That's his real name.
Right, it's his real name. Columbus. Right, when he got over here to the shores of the Americas, hey, you natives was the first one. Hey, he was tearing y'all shit down. Okay, so hey, the Lord only gonna give you but a moment to have peace, right? Because you made a blood oath with Yahweh Hashem. All you Israelites, all Yashiala, okay? Yashiala, whether you Judah, all the way down to Issachar, whether you believe or you don't. It doesn't matter if some do if not believe. Does it still make the effect of the Lord a lie? I say no. I might have butchered that.
That's like Romans 3:3.
Yeah, you understand? It doesn't matter. You will be touched. All you, no new covenant, you can't die, you will be touched.
Yeah.
Because any man on this earth right here, right now, is subject to death. Okay? Every man on this earth has the expiration date.
Yeah, we all wax old, do we not?
That's it. You expire.
Yeah, that's all y'all done these niggas.
Okay?
Right, these niggas forgot they had birthdays and shit, but they just forgot they was born from their mother.
And it don't matter how much you call Yahweh Hashem
They just forgot to get older, man.
Because when it's your time to go, it's your time, you gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because Sirach even says we all wax old.
That's right.
So we all eventually, another thing too, we all have a time point, so we're gonna die here. We ain't immortal, man. We in the flesh just like everybody else, man. Niggas are stupid, but anyway.
Hey, Tupac told you, nigga, you better slow down because you can be touched.
That's it.
I'll tell you like Tupac said, and no, we don't like him either. You new covenant boys, you better slow down because you can be touched.
Yeah, that's it.
See, you can be touched here.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit to believe that you can't die. What type of shit is that, man? That's some bulled out shit. Now we know the elect gonna be. Y'all wish I said some man not gonna taste of death, but that don't mean that you. That doesn't mean that you're not
Those are the
immortal.
man that's chosen.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
the elect. But another thing too, see, some of the elect gonna be. Some of us gonna have to die.
Some of the elect gonna get it. Some of the elect gonna get it.
Some of us gonna have to die, man.
You know? Not all the elect is gonna is not gonna be not touched, man.
Exactly.
It's gonna be some of the 144 that's gonna get touched.
Gonna get killed, man.
Because that's how the Lord shows His power.
Yeah.
How did the Lord show His power through legions? Right? What was the point of the Lord showing His power when they was at the water and the man had to pick up his bed? He said, "Pick up your bed and walk." What was the point that the man was lame all that time, all his whole life? He was lame. He couldn't move. He was always just lame.
32 years.
All his life, man. All his life. His parents knew he was just a lame man out on the streets bumming. I couldn't go nowhere. But when the Lord said, "Pick up your bed," why did He do it? He did it just to show the power of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay? So why is the Lord does anything he does is to show his true power.
And the reason why the Most High got Esau set up. And he got
To
us
show
all-
his power.
And he got us brothers out here that so-called regular men. This is how you deal with the 12 disciples, right? You have Peter, Andrew, James, and John, right? And James the Lesser, right? Philip, right? Bartholomew, right? Simon the Zealot, right? Thomas, right? You know, you have all these Judas, Jude, right? You have all these men. All these Levi, Matthew, right? Yeah, all these men stood up. These were regular men. And then these men end up, and then you had Yahweh Shai himself.
When the angel troubled the
Yeah,
water.
when the angel chose, well, that was in,
I'm sorry.
yeah, that was in John. That was in John in the 5th chapter, right? But you had these regular men who the Most High used, man. They wasn't regular in the spirit, but in the flesh they were, man. Right? In the flesh they were regular men. But these were special men from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's why Yahweh Shai chose them. But then really, Judas was a damn devil, man. That's when Matthias came and took his place, man.
Right.
You know? Like I said, and it fell on Matthias, he became one of the 12. Right? So you had these men, all these men with their regular lives, like we do. They was fishermen, right? Peter had a wife, and you know they was living regular lives. Levi, Matthew, surname Matthew, he was a tax collector, right? He was a tax collector, right? Simon was he was a zealot, right? So these men came out of all different walks of life. They had regular jobs. They was working. Some of them had wives, fishermen and shit. They wasn't pristine, man.
Carpenters.
Yahweh Shai was a carpenter.
They was
right?
regular men.
Yeah, they wasn't pristine, man.
They didn't come out of Caiaphas.
Yeah, they wasn't they wasn't learned in the law. That's why when the Pharisees said, they say, why this positive man know these things never being learned. Yahweh Shai didn't go to no damn seminary school
Forever
in modern day.
learning and never, how's this scripture called?
Yeah, forever what?
Forever knowing, but forever learning.
Yeah,
Like that.
and that's us, man. Right? We ain't got no PhD in Bible history. You know, we ain't go to no damn seminary school, right, to learn the truth.
We got on the YouTube.
We got on the YouTube, and through the spirit of the Lord was supping on with the apostles and elders, and the Spirit of the Lord jumped on us to understand these scriptures and to be able to remember the scriptures, bring out certain points in history, right? Break down the scriptures. That's the Lord working through us, man.
Yeah, let me.
You can't teach the Holy Spirit in school. The Holy Spirit gotta be on you to understand this knowledge, man.
That's right. Let me get this precept. No, I got you. Let me get you. This Second Timothy's. This Second Timothy's chapter 3, verse 6. For of this sort are they which, Salaki. This Second Timothy's 3 and 4. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh. I should have went up to the top.
Yeah, you know, and then too, that's a lot of people in this world, man. They
Matter of
love
fact, let me go
pleasures,
to the
you know?
top.
All right, come.
Let me just go to the top. I'll read down.
All right.
This Second Timothy's 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And that's troublous times, man.
Yep.
Trouble, he checked, we good up.
Okay.
Troublesome times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents.
And that's going on in 2023, man. Right, there's a lot of disobedience going on. And not even only in the world, even amongst Israel. A lot of niggas is disobedient to their parents. Who are their parents? The apostles, man. They're all spiritual fathers, man.
And on carnal love.
Even on the carnal, niggas, you know, talk shit about their mom and dad. My mom will kill my mother, will kill my
Right.
father. He ain't, man, my dad ain't shit. You know? That's not the spirit, man. Because Scripture say your father dishonor is no honor unto thee, man.
Right.
So if your father is a straight nigga and you call him a nigga, well, there ain't no honor because you come out that man. You come out that man. That man.
That's
Yeah.
Sirach,
You that?
Sirach, what was that? 30, 30.
Second, Sirach 3.
Sirach.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, just right quick, you when you Sirach 32 is about making the master.
Yeah. You come out that man. You come out that man's posterity.
Yeah.
So you dishonor your father, talking shit about your pops. Oh yeah, that nigga's a bum. This nigga gonna be destroyed by the Lord. This, that, and the third. That's no honor to you, man.
Yep.
Like that's clown shit, right?
And that's how you know when you're in the last days.
Yeah.
That scripture tell you
Yeah.
starting off.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In the last days, okay?
Yeah.
How simple can it be?
Yeah.
And that's how we know we're in the last days, because all these things are happening
Yeah.
now today, right? Men loving men boasting of themselves.
Yep.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Hey, look, men and women too, man.
Yep.
I can see, not we gonna get on these women, but just real quick point, these women are prideful as hell, man.
Yeah.
Right? This Me Too movement, my body, my choice, independency, right? So you independent, yeah, you independent black bitches. Okay, you want to be independent, fine, be independent by your damn self. And we gonna leave you hoes alone. So when Jiggle Trouble come, don't come calling to us for help. We're gonna let you hoes go figure it out. Go be independent like you said you was, you know? Go ahead.
Right. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers,
Yep, liars. Yep.
disobedient to parents,
Yeah, disobedient to parents, being disobedient to mother and father, right?
unthankful,
Unthankful, right?
unholy,
Unholy. Yup.
and it's unseparate.
Yeah.
So meaning that look, that I want to join together with Esau Edom.
Yeah.
I want to join together with the nations. We are
Yeah.
universal love.
That's Jake, yeah.
God is universal.
And you got
Unseparate.
Yeah, you got women, right? Being, laying with women. Like another women, you tell a woman, you tell a Jake that's a sin for women to love another woman. She's gonna say, well, it's 2023. It's what we involved. People involved. And you ask a woman, is homosexual a sin? She was like, no.
Right. Wickedness is involved. The wickedness has just got worse and worse.
So we're going to show you what type of state our people are in. They're in a fucking lower state, man. A real lower state. These niggas is stupid. That's why, like I said, they're gonna not jump on the women. But that's why the Most High ain't dealing with you fucking black women, man. That's why the Lord ain't dealing with you women of the tribes. You know, brothers want to talk about this. We ain't worried about the sisters, man. Cause see, the sisters ain't the elect. The elect, the 144,000 is gonna come out of, they're gonna be the men. Right? Ezekiel 34 says, my tabernacle was with men. Revelation 21. We worry about getting the brothers straight, man. Go ahead.
Without natural affection,
Yup.
truce breakers.
Yup.
Truce break mean you'll make a covenant with somebody.
Yeah, you will break
and
on
you
it.
break it like America. How many covenants America break
A whole
with
bunch
the,
of
with
whole
the
bunch of-
Gadites?
Yeah, like just like dealing with niggas, right? You know, niggas is treacherous as hell, man. There's a lot of Judas type niggas in this thing, man. You knew a dude for 5 years, 3 years. One
Yup,
thing
in
go
the-
down.
yup, in the face.
This nigga talking shit about you and shit, right?
And you come in the camp, you make a covenant.
Yeah. You a truce breaking ass nigga. You a treacherous ass nigga, man. There's a lot of treacherous ass niggas out here. And that's why even dealing in the world, we don't fuck with Jake, man.
Yep.
It's hard. Then when you deal in the truth with Jake, it's hard, man. Cause Jake get a goddamn I know it all demon.
They
right?
don't read shit.
Don't read a damn thing. Been there for about 3 years, 4 years. They
Ain't
know every
read-
goddamn thing.
ain't read a damn
right?
book.
Now they want to be leaders and shit, and jump around. You know more than the elders. You know more than the apostles. You know more than everybody, huh?
Right.
Right.
The Lord gave you
The
something
Most High
great.
gave you something different.
Right.
You a fucking idiot, man.
He's done revealed it all to you.
And that's the problem with Jake, man. Jake got this fucking demon. I want to be so bad, man. Why? What's wrong with just being, man? What's wrong with just being the man the Most High set up? What's wrong with just being the man of the Lord that the Lord's dealing with? But you niggas want to be extra anyway. Go ahead.
Without natural affection,
Yup.
truce breakers,
Uh-huh.
false accusers,
The liars, false accusers. Esau's a fucking false accuser. Esau go accuse Jake in a court. Jake accusing each other for no damn reason. Go ahead.
hey, look at Emmett Till.
Yeah, that's a false accusation. False judgment, man. And that bitch still alive.
Hey, look at little Stanley, the youngest Jake that ever been put on, that ever was put on death row and that was killed by electric shock. No, little Stanley something. He was 14 years old, executed by the so-called white man for a lie, saying that he raped, saying that little 14-year-old girl raped another little 12, 13-year-old girl. When it was a lie, it was a so-called white man seeing him talking to a little girl. Who? Stanley. Something like that. Something like Stanley. But he was saying he was talking, the little Edomite girl, so-called white girl, come up talking to him when he was little, him and his sister. And he was like, we gotta go in the house and go eat. She said she wanted to go for a bike ride with him. He left, him and his sister went in the house. They came back, the little girl was gone, okay? And they found, and they was looking for the little so-called white girl. She was missing. This was back in the 1900s, like 1906, 1907, no. It's like 1940, somewhere in there. I gotta look it back up. but they came back out. The little girl was missing something, like I guess her bike was laying around. And the police was looking for him, and somebody lied and said that it was the little Jake dude that did it. He was in Stanley Jordan.
It's George Stinney.
George Stinney. Yeah, there you go, George Stinney. Yeah, I had his name. George Stinney. Okay, little George Stinney, right? He was one of them, like 13, 14 years old. And what they do? It was from the final so-called white man that came and took the little girl and took her, raped her, beat her, and threw her like in a trash can or some shit. And they trying to say that little 14-year-old boy did it. And they falsely accused that little so-called black boy, right? That little, what they would call at that time, Negro. Okay? They accused him of murdering and raping and throwing that girl in the trash can when it was a filthy ass so-called gutter rat devil who did it. It was their own people that did that shit.
And he got the shock chair.
Okay? Yeah, they killed him. They executed him.
Yep. You think he gonna get
He was
vengeance?
the first Jake at that age, at 14.
You think he'll get that? Hey, like I said.
Hey, wasn't no youth homes.
Yeah.
Okay, they ain't have no youth home for you little.
They
Even when they
executed that.
falsely accuse you, little demons.
Yep.
Okay, there wasn't no youth home in that time. You was at the mercy in the hands of the devil.
Yep, that's it. So when that goes right back to one of them, said he accused us day and night.
Yeah.
Revelation. I think Revelation 11.
Yeah.
One of
The
them
accused of thy
chapters.
brothers.
Yep. Or been cast down.
Yep.
See, that's Esau, man. He's always accusing Jake. He always trying to find something that Jake did, man. But look what you did. Got a kid.
All right, this is back to verse 3, 2 Timothy 3 and 3.
Yep.
Without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers,
Yep, we just talked about. Yep.
incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
Yeah, and that's us, man. Like the world hates us, man. You know, like when we read that, St. John 7, y'all should say the world hated me because I testify of it. The evil works thereof. So the world hates us because we just come out here and preach the word, and we come out the. You know what's crazy too? We come out the Bible, man. We come out the scriptures and everybody get mad, you know. Jake, you tell Jake here in Israel, he get mad and shit. He want to fight. He want to talk shit. You hate us, but we tell you the truth. Right, St. John 8 and was it, I think it's 44?
Yeah.
Right? Your father the devil. Unless your father you would do is a murder from the beginning, brought down the truth. And because I tell you the truth, you hate me now?
Yeah.
Right? So they hate it because we tell the truth. We ain't lying. The truth hurts, bro. But the world don't want to accept the truth. And then on top of that's coming out of so-called Negroes, but we ain't got no type of social what you call clout in this world, man. Right? No one up down the streets know who the hell we are. We so-called what you call regular men that work jobs and do whatever the hell whatever people think we do. Right? We men of the Lord's willing. Right? But go ahead.
Lack of control.
Go ahead.
And that word incontinent means to lack control.
Yeah, hey, look at Jake nowadays, man. Jake lack a whole bunch of control, man. Right? Because Jake got a problem with you want to bring out a gun and shoot your ass and shit. Jake want to go down the block, go run, get 3 niggas get in the car with a couple Glocks and AKs and shit. Pull around your mama's house and shoot the whole window while your little sister on the couch, she get shot and hit and shit. Because niggas got no self-control, man. Right? The so-called black woman ain't got no goddamn self-control. She can't control her goddamn pussy, man. She wanna fuck every nigga she see, man. Then she wanna get pregnant by another nigga and try to put it on you. Well, you ain't a real man if you raise my baby. Bitch, fuck you and your baby. That ain't my child. Shit, what they gotta do with me? You know? But that's how this world is, man. Go ahead.
Traitors, heady, high-minded,
Yep, high-minded, yes, high-minded.
lovers of pleasure
Yep.
more than lovers of Yahweh.
That's it, because everybody like pleasure, man. Everybody want to do pleasures and shit. Want to go buy the new whips. Everybody want to go
Taylor Swift.
did the Taylor Swift concerts.
We say that because it's a big
Yeah,
ass.
it did
Taylor
Taylor
Swift
Swift concert on
pleasure,
it's
man.
pleasure, right? Everybody and make her an idol. What the hell she do? What she do to do is
Yeah,
fucking
she is
sing.
an idol.
She's an idol, man. Right? Idolatry. People get tattoos and shit of her on her. Oh, we love you, we love you, we love you. Right? But don't give a damn about the Most High. Don't give a damn about your how about Shemi Awashai. Go ahead.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
That's Christianity, man.
Yep. Joy Osteen.
Having a
Grammy,
form
all
of godliness, but denying the power thereof, man. Right? That's the whole world. Everyone know that God exists, right? Because people say my God is the God of love, or my God is the God of peace. My God is a fucking rainbow. Hey, the motherfuckers in their mind think my God is two-wheel sticks and shit, man. Whatever the hell people think that they God is in their mind, right? It's whatever they believe God is to be. What does the Bible say, right? What does the scriptures say? No one goes into the scriptures. Your pastor ain't gonna go into the scriptures. Your grandmama, your big mama, she eating fucking chitlins. She sitting at the goddamn counter eating chitlins and shit. Talking about, hey baby, come get these chitlins. Hey baby, it's time to go to church. Put your gown on. Put your hat on. It's time to put them there with them damn white gloves and that big ass hat. Going down there praising, going down there praising Jesus Christ and shit, right? Ain't no edification coming out about the Bible. Go ahead.
Having the form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
That's it, yup.
From such turn away.
Yup.
For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin.
Yeah, that's it. So they creep in, right? They silly women, right? So this was Esau done this shit. He deceived you niggas, man. Go ahead.
Led away with diverse lust.
Yep, diverse lust, all different types of lust, man. Go ahead.
Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
That's it. Ever learning, right?
That's the
And never able to be coming to the knowledge of the truth. And that's dealing with 2/3 of our people, man. Cause see, Jake don't want to come to the knowledge of the truth.
two covenant niggas.
Yeah, they're two new covenant
True
niggas.
covenant niggas.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I'm sorry. What they say? New covenant.
Yeah, they know too much. They know every goddamn thing.
They forever learning.
Yeah, they the 12 apostles and shit, right? Just straight prideful. Go ahead.
Forever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. That's pretty much
Just doing that. Right.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 30.
Right.
Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord hath rejected them.
Go ahead, TB, you got it.
No, that wasn't it. I'm sorry. It's a lot. Okay. Do your thing.
This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 30. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord hath rejected them. So they were rejected by the Most High. Okay, this is why these 2/3 of our niggas, these 2/3 of our Negroes, this is why they go off the way that they do. This is why they go over here and say they can't die, because the Lord rejects them, right? We all got to remember that what the Lord wants you, He's going to have you. But these men here, they wax worse and worse. So you have to pay attention to you watch. Pay attention to the spirit. Is the spirit resident there or not? Is there something wrong or not? You have to pay attention. If someone's saying that they can't die, come on, you know they're fucking bug out. I mean, that's just common sense. But what? The Lord will, that's how scared the Lord is. To them, they're like, they're dead ass. But what's fucking crazy is that they're dead ass. He really thinks they cannot die, okay? They're all fucked up in the head. They think everything they're saying is true. But that's why the fall in the hands of the Lord is so scary, man. Yeah. And then I got one more piece.
And that's why we stay humble, man.
This why, yeah, exactly.
And that's why, and that's
make not your nut, make
yeah.
sure, yeah.
And that's why we stay humble. And that's why we stay humble and in order. That's why we learn from the apostles, right? See, our whole job is this way. We're students, right? Our only job is to pay attention to the apostles and the brothers that have the truth and the knowledge, right? That's when you go to Matthew, it says, go to them that buy and sell the oil. Who's buying and sell the oil? The apostles of GMS. You sit down, get your Bible open, get you a notepad and paper, write down scriptures, write it down, learn it, understand it, listen it, go out, teach it, right? That's all we're here to do. But you got niggas that want to be more than that, right? Want to be so deep, want to come with their own thing and make it something the Most High is dealing with them. Right? But our whole job is to learn the scriptures because we into other men's labors. Right? Our job is to become master students, man. To the point damn, that brother on point, man. Yeah, student. That brother learned that role so goddamn good, goddamn. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn the role, man. We're here to make a role. We're here to make the dinner roll, right? Dinner roll's already been made. The apostles are already done. The apostles and the elders have already made the dinner roll. Right? They bought the ingredients, they mashed it up, put it in the oven, right, baked it, put the butter on everything, put everything that we need on it. All your job is to do is take and eat of that roll and learn it. What is Ezekiel 3 chapter? Go learn, eat the roll, and go teach Israel. And speak to the house of Israel.
You gonna show them how to make how the apostles did.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we here to do.
Exact, precise measurements.
Exactly. You
Okay,
can't be
so
going
you gonna
off.
show them.
Yeah, you gonna show them how to make it, how to make the scriptures, how to understand the scriptures. Because we ate the roll of the apostles. We ate their roll, man. So we went, ate the roll, and we go out and learn the ingredients of what it is to make that roll, and we teach that same ingredients they taught, and we go on the houses and byways, we go speak to the house of Israel and tell them the truth of what we know, or what we learned from our apostles. Anything other than that is fucked up because when you get these niggas want to do their own thing, let me put this in. Does it say that in the ingredient book, niggas? Niggas will go put it in and look the whole roll up. It ain't even a roll no more. It's flat. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. It's burnt. Yeah, it's folded. It's burnt. It don't taste right. It's
put
off.
it in squares and shit.
Yeah, but it's already been set up right how it's supposed to be.
They put things on it that don't need to be put on.
Exactly.
Teaching things that are not.
They are not. Exactly.
It's not sound. And the doctrine, it's not sound. Okay, you
all kind of holes.
It's all kind of you know.
Swiss cheese, my brother.
Swiss cheese. It's not sound at all, man. When they speak, they just speak of their own mind. Okay, and they can't. There's questions.
Like too much water now.
Too much. You Negroes. All right, but this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. So when you fuck up, okay, and I'm not talking about just rush act. I mean fucking up on purpose. Okay, when you intentionally trying to, I'm gonna go deeper, or I'm gonna do this, well, you're gonna what? Get deceived more. You're gonna get worse and worse and worse. And this was gonna happen. They're gonna bet you what? Fall the truth. And they already fell the truth, to be honest. They already felt the truth. They already felt the truth. But they're gonna keep on getting worse and worse. Why? Because now they went away from the Lord. Okay? Once you stop teaching out of the scriptures, put it in your own thoughts, you walk away from the Most High. And that's what they did. They walked away from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, they say my understanding, right? What they understand. No, it's about what the scriptures say, not about what you understand. What is the Most High saying, man? What is the Lord saying?
It shows how much faith they got.
Right, so they going off, man. So that's why we're getting into us brothers that are still remaining in this fight, cause like we're still in the fight, right? All we can do is keep on praying, Lord willing, that He will take His Holy Spirit away from us, and stay sincere, man, and hope to the end. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we fight. We contend that good. We contend in this fight. We keep going. But other than that, man, like I said again, you got these niggas going off, man. You know?
Right. Just back in 2 Timothy's 3rd chapter. Now Jannes and Jambres withheld Moses. So do these also resist the truth.
Yeah, that's it.
Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith.
That's it. They're void of judgment, right? Not being able to discern. When they open the Bible, they can't discern the scriptures. That's why they're still stuck on Hebrews 8. They can't get past Hebrews 8. They can't get past Hebrews 9. They can understand. They can't get it. They can understand how we not in the new covenant. How we transform from one to the other. We still in the old, because we're still under the laws of Moses, dealing with the curses, man. Right? You can't get past that. Why are we? If we're in a new covenant, why the hell are we still under curses? You read. You could go to Daniel 9 through 12, or read down through 15, and it tells you that we suffer the laws of Moses. So we're still under the law of Moses through the curses, man. So whatever you niggas try to say, it don't matter, because we're still under the curses. We're under Deuteronomy 28 chapter, but they can't understand it, man, because they're wide. They're fucking brain dead. They can't get it. Go ahead.
Verse 9. But they shall proceed. Not slack. Yeah. But man. Salah. Come on. That's Satan. All right, here goes Salah. 2 Timothy 3 and 9. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men.
That's it. And
as theirs also was.
That's it. And when Christ got on there, hey, their folly would proceed. Hey, everybody seen their folly, man.
There's 14,000 plus people.
Everybody seen their folly, man. Everybody seen that shit.
And the boys bowed out. Red.
Everybody seen that shit. And now you got the head chief demon of war, right? He's still talking shit, man. He's still trying to make it a thing. Bro, your shit got destroyed. If you watch the video, you seen it. It was 3 hours. We watched the whole 3 hours. We watched the whole 3 hours of it, man.
The wicked men.
They got cut up, man.
But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience, persecution, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch.
And that was Paul, man. Because Paul was persecuted. Right? So that's the sound doctrine. And with doctrine means teachings. So the right teachers to follow is the apostles and elders. And when you get swayed away from that teaching, you go completely off, man. You go completely off.
Sound means not to deviate from the truth.
That's it, sound. Stay put.
Staying in the truth.
Stay put. Stay sound, man.
Sound.
Stay sound in it, man. You know? Right.
Deviate, of course, means
Well, I
not to depart.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll just finish it up. Persecution, affliction, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra, with persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered, but out of them all the Lord delivered me.
That's it. The Lord delivered Paul out of all those afflictions, out of all that. Same thing with us, man. Right? So we're gonna go through certain things, you know, how in the Bible we're gonna deal with certain incidents. You know, we might get locked up, but the Most High, but the Most High delivers us out of all those troubles, man. Because we believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and that's our faith. And the Most High delivers us out of all of our troubles, man. Go ahead.
Yea, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecution.
That's it, hey. And that's another thing too. We gotta get ready to suffer persecution, man. See, we gonna go through it, man. We're gonna go through these trouble. We're gonna go through some trouble. We're gonna go through some shit, right? Because when general trouble come, right, when all hell breaks loose and society fell, and Esau gonna try to come get us because why? We're teaching his downfall, man. Esau's not gonna keep allowing us to come out here and teach against him, man. Eventually, he's gonna stop us, man. First, gonna come off the internet, gonna stop YouTube, and then he's gonna come down with 12 and 12 with martial law and put boots down on the ground and try to lay his hands on us, man. That's why we're too powerful, man. This Bible is too powerful. They can't stop it. So they either gotta kill us or shut us down, man, or lock us up. That's the only way they can stop it, man. So eventually gonna get to the point when they're gonna have to stop it because it's gonna get too much, and they're gonna try to do false flagging. Because now, if you ain't seen, brothers ain't seen Fox News have AI bots. Pastor Hart put the video. There's a fucking AI bot on Fox News. It was a Jake talking. So Esau got these they got these covered up masks, make it look just like a so-called nigga up with the gloves on, and go put a garment on just how we do, and go run into somewhere and start shooting up the shit, and say these Hebrew Israelites are shooting up schools, shooting up whatever the hell, and just and demonize us. And then we go out here, motherfuckers go try to kill us, call the police on us. These Hebrew Israelite guys out here, they got guns in here, so we get locked up and shit for false flagging.
Right.
That's what this man does. So, yeah, Esau's a fake. Thinking out strange, man. Right? Thinking out this man's. Hey, look, this place gotta be destroyed. America gotta be destroyed. America gotta go down. This place gotta get fucking blown up. But it's alright. You know, like I said, Esau got this time to rule, to be the damn devil. You know what I'm saying? To be great Satan. But we're gonna get our time soon, man. And this devil gonna get fucking destroyed, man. We can't wait. Alright? Anyway, where's he at? Before we look at that, you already spoke about? Go ahead and go back to what we were talking about, dealing about with Rome. We saw Rome. Go ahead and go to Revelation 13 chapter.
Hey, everywhere you see a man with a garment, we're gonna be a target.
Yeah. Cause why? We got too much knowledge. Oh, actually, you know what? Grab me Daniel 5 and 5. Cause see, we got the wisdom of gods, man. And that's another thing too. We have a wisdom of the Most High. But go ahead, Daniel 5 and 5.
Daniel's 5 and 5. In the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand, and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaister of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw the part of the hand that wrote. Then the king's countenance was changed, and his thoughts troubled him, so that the joints of his loins were loose, and his knees smote one against another.
Go ahead.
They was shaking.
He was scared. Go
They
ahead.
was shaking. Right? Hey, when them joints started shaking, hey, you know them things. You know he was in fear, man. Couldn't control him.
Go ahead.
The king cried aloud to bring in the astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers. And the king spake and said to the wise men of Babylon, whosoever shall read this writing and show me the interpretations thereof, shall be clothed with scarlet, and have a chain of gold about his neck, and shall be the third ruler in the kingdom.
Yup, go ahead.
Then came in all the king's wise men, but they could not read the writing nor make known to the king interpretation.
So they couldn't understand what the Most High wrote down. They couldn't see it. Right? Go ahead. Just out this Bible. People can't understand the Bible. They can't understand the script. They can't understand what the Most High wrote.
And it's plain English.
It is plain English, man. Go ahead.
Then was the king Belshazzar greatly troubled, and his countenance was changing him, and his lords were astonished. Now the queen, by reason of the words of the king and his lords, came into the banquet house.
Go ahead.
And the queen spake and said, O king, live forever. Let not thy thoughts trouble thee, nor let thy countenance be changed.
Go ahead.
There is a man in thy kingdom in whom is the spirit of the holy God.
That's it. Who's that? Y'all talking about Daniel.
And women always in the middle.
See, there's a man. See, and it's us. See, are we not in the midst of Esau's kingdom? Read that again, man. This for you, brother.
Hey,
This-
women
this-
are always in the middle knowing something.
And this for, yeah, come on. This for us brothers right here, man. Right? This is for us right here. Go ahead. Read that again from the top.
But hey, so like that show you how women watch me.
Yeah, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. Go ahead.
There is a man in thy kingdom in whom is the spirit of the holy God.
Hey, there's a spirit of the holy Elohim. And that's us. And that time it was Daniel. We have that same understanding of the holy powers of the holy Elohims, man. Go ahead.
And in the days of thy father's light and understanding and wisdom, like the wisdom of the gods, was found
Like
in
the
him.
wisdom of the gods is found in who?
Was found in him.
Was found in Daniel. So that same spirit that was on Daniel was on us, man. That wisdom of God. So we're on the God-like level on a small. Hey, look, we think like the Most High on a very small level, man. That's why you tell somebody, your woman, like, look, I ain't, you know, she like, what? She don't
Can't get it.
understand, right? When you say certain things to your woman, you know, just fuck with her. Say something, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit. She be like, huh? She won't understand. Be like, hey, look, be like, hey, you live many lives before. Huh? What you mean? Don't even say a word. This is how Yahweh Shah was doing. Yahweh Shah was with the disciples. She said, eat of my blood, drink of my flesh. They was like, what they mean? They couldn't, and they walked no more with him.
Yeah, you had, 70 of them.
Yeah, 70, yeah, some, it was a couple of them. They walked no more
They
with
got
him.
up.
Just how dealing with there was other one. Dealing with First John the 3rd chapter, right? What did Yahweh Shai tell Nicodemus? He said, only way you could be born is the only way you could be in the spirit is by you being reborn again, and that's through the spirit. He couldn't understand that. He was like, hold on, what you mean? He said, so I gotta be born into my mother's womb again? He couldn't get it. The woman on the well. When you read St. John the 4th chapter, Yahweh Shai told her that this water he shall never thirst. She said, oh shit, where is this water at? She couldn't get it. Because Yahweh Shai was deep, man. This house today, we going to Daniel the 7th chapter, Daniel the 12th chapter, Daniel 11, Revelation 13, Revelation 14, Revelation 17, 18, right? Revelation 19, 20. Saying there's a 12th chapter, 11th chapter, saying there's 13th chapter. All these various chapters, Genesis the 1st chapter, all these various chapters we go into, the world can't understand it, man. They can't get it. Man, what the hell, how is America, this vocabulary alone still can't understand that Babylon, that America's Babylon the Great. See, Ezekiel the 17th chapter, Daniel the 11th chapter, these chapters are hard to perceive, man.
Yeah.
Daniel the 2nd chapter, you get the most I gotta be dealing with you to understand what it's talking about, and then be able to understand, comprehend it, to bring it out. But a lot of people can't do that.
Right.
They stuck on soup when it comes to those things, man. Because while we have the wisdom of the Most High, and the Most High Spirit is within us, so we on a high level of understanding here on the earth. Go ahead. Do that again.
Matthew 13 and 13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand.
That's it. They don't understand, man. That's why we don't get mad. Like with Jake, when Jake can understand the scriptures, we tell him to get the fuck out of here, man. We tell him get the hell up out of here, because this ain't for you, man. Because when you read Isaiah 11, chapter, it says the Most High make what? Them quick of understanding the fear of the Lord. You've been it'll shit to click with you, man. But Jake can't understand this thing, man. That's why they can't get it either. They lost too. What does that mean? You know? What is that talking about? I don't understand. I can't understand.
You expect them not to get it.
Yeah. I can't
But when
understand
you see
what you're talking
so-called
about.
Israelites can't get it,
They-
that's even worse.
The Most High bugged they ass. He took it from them.
That's even worse. Like you said, hey, you knew my laws. You knew my covenants.
Yep.
You know, so y'all know it. You know the long suffering of the Lord, but you still can't perceive it.
Can't get it. Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 5, verse 11. There is a man in thy kingdom in whom is the spirit of the Holy God.
Who is the spirit of the Holy man. So she was saying that, look, don't be afraid because there's a man in your kingdom that has the spirit of the holy powers. So that same spirit that Daniel has in us. That's why, man, we should be. What is Isaiah? What is Isaiah 13? I think it's either Isaiah 13 and 12 say, I will make a man more pressing fine gold, even a gold wedge of Ophir. So this knowledge puts us up on that gold like type of level. Us having this knowledge puts us up on that high level, man. That's why Daniel was set up on a high level, because the Most High was dealing with him. Same thing with us. That's why we have on a high level with understanding. Go ahead.
And in the days of thy father's light and understanding and wisdom, like the wisdom of the gods was found in him, whom the king Nebuchadnezzar, thy father, the king, I say, thy father, made masters of the magicians, astrologers, chaldees, and soothsayers.
So all these astrologers, soothsayers, they couldn't get it. They couldn't see it. They didn't know what the hell it was talking about. They couldn't understand the writing. So they couldn't understand the dream. Esau, Edom, right? You got your what you call your your Bible scholars, right? Your Bible apologists, your Christian apologetics, right? What is it? Apologists, apologetics.
That this Babylon is gonna work.
They can go into the scriptures.
They tell you it's gonna work.
In some points, but then they go off. They go off, man. They go off dealing with the beast. They don't really understand what the hell it's talking about.
Hey, but you do got some of them Christians that they not into the. They tell you that, that this is Babylon, America's Babylon, modern day Babylon, and it's gonna be the story.
Exactly.
And so you got some of them so-called white pastors that teach.
They're
not gonna teach everything that but they teach that this is Babylon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But then they'll go off. They'll say something. Where they be like, well, the great dragon is a big red dragon come out of the sky. Right? They don't really understand what the hell it's talking. What's the Wi-Fi guys, right? He went and dealing with Daniel, the 11th chapter, right? Mr. Breakdown, Mr. B, Adam Admin, right? The old Adam. I remember them being Adam Admin, but now they Wi-Fi, which is Watchers of Israel.
They split.
Something happened. I don't know what that's about, but anyway. But he went into Daniel 11th chapter. He fucked it up. He said it's talking about America, man.
Teaching things on now,
right? So you got and when you go watch these other groups, you gotta watch. Go listen to IYC. Watch him go to hey, watch Nate. Hey, go listen to Nate. Watch him go to Revelation. Man, he fucks it up. Like, man, I ain't talking about that. He don't understand it because he don't get it, man. He don't know what that's talking about. Because the spirit ain't dealing with him, man. Right? Anyway, go ahead. You gotta watch. Hey, go watch Sons of Thunder, right? Which is I think it's for short SOT. They don't understand Revelation 13 chapter. They don't know what the hell the mark of the beast is. They think the mark of the beast is spiritual. But if it's spiritual, how do you know you had a mark? Right? So all these guys go off, man. Sakari go off. They don't believe in the book of Hebrews. So man, you gotta. Because why the Most High, they dealing with them on a certain level, but then when it goes to those prophecies and those hidden wisdom, they can't perceive it, man, because they're not the prophets. Go ahead. Hey, grab me TV, grab me Psalm 60 and 30. Go ahead. Yeah, come on. For sure.
For as much as an excellent spirit in knowledge, understanding, interpreting of dreams, and showing of hard synthesis.
Of hard synthesis, right? And this Bible is hard synthesis, man. It'll trip you up. You read Revelation 12, like, damn, what the hell is it talking about? Damn, shit. Okay. Then when you watch the apostles, they're going like, oh, shit, that makes sense. And then you're able to break it down. Go ahead.
Dissolving of doubts were found in the same Daniel, whom the king named Belshazzar. Now let Daniel be called, and he will show the interpretation.
That's it. Go ahead.
Then was Daniel brought in before the king, and the king spake and said unto Daniel, art thou that Daniel, which art of the children of captivity?
In the Hebrew is Daniel Allah. Go ahead.
Whom the king thy father brought out of Jerusalem.
Yep.
I have even heard of thee, that the spirit of the gods is in thee.
Woo!
And that the
I've
light
heard
on
of
the
thee. Wait. I have heard of thee that the spirit of the gods are in thee. The spirit of the gods is in us, brothers. The spirit of the gods, bro. That's why we say, man. If you would don't accept shit from nobody, man. Don't be accepting no shit from no woman. You got a spirit of the Most High in you, and that's a special spirit, man. Don't be accepting shit. We ain't gotta accept nothing, man. We gotta accept some things we under Esau's captivity. But dealing with things with yourself, you gotta accept no goddamn woman that won't listen to you. Man, bitch, I got the wisdom of the Most High with me. You get the hell up out of here. You know, let's get the step. We got the spirit. We don't have to go on and prove nobody wrong. We ain't gotta go on no goddamn debate. We gotta go to debate vocab alone. We gotta go and go find Christians to debate. That's why. The wisdom of the gods is with us. So if they want to hear it, they will come and listen. They gonna stop and they gonna listen. And they gonna understand. And they will end up becoming teachers. We gotta go convince nobody to believe in this thing. That's why we don't see us calling nobody over here. Hey, come listen, brother. You know you an Israelite. Brother, you know we ain't got time for that, man. Anyway, go ahead. We gotta convince no goddamn body. Go ahead.
And excellent wisdom and found in you. And now the wise men, the astrologers, have been brought before me. But they should read this writing and make known unto me the interpretation.
Right. Stuck.
This verse 18, O thou king, the Most High gave Nebuchadnezzar thy father a kingdom, and majesty and glory and honor. And for the majesty that he gave him, all people, nations, and languages trembled and feared before him, whom he was.
That's on that. That's on. Go ahead.
In Psalm chapter 60, verse 3, thou hast shown thy people hard things.
That has showed thy people hard things, man. Right? So we saw people hard sayings. Esau can't make it, right? Niggas can't get over the milk. Hey, the milk is so deep that niggas can't understand the milk. Hey, Deuteronomy 28 chapter is a deep chapter. This whole Bible's deep, man. Ain't nothing shallow about these scriptures, baby.
Hey, because vocab alone still fighting that to this day.
You can't get that.
He's still fighting that to this day.
Right. Hey, who was the king that went into captivity? Who was the king that went into captivity? In Deuteronomy 28. Who was that, man? Right? Hey, who's the when you go into Ezekiel 17 chapter, who was the eagle? Who was the first eagle to be set up? Right? Oh shit. They don't know. They don't know. That was wrong, man. They don't get it. Go ahead.
Thou hast shown thy people hard things. Thou hast made us to drink the wine of astonishment. Thou hast given a banner
That's
to
what I
them.
wanted. That's what I wanted. So the Lord said we saw you thou saw people hard things, hard understandings. Hey, Yahweh saw, you know that fits in the Luke, when he shall be a stumbling block in Luke, the first chapter. You know that SATG, right? Yahweh Shah was a stumbling block, man. He was a hard saying. Yahweh Shah was full of hard sayings, man. Sometimes, and you be thinking, hold up, see what I'm talking about?
He was a stumbling block to his whole time.
Yeah. He was like, damn. And then everything that Yahweh Shah told his mother, she always said what? She kept it in her mind. Everything Yahweh Shah told his mom, she said she kept it in her heart, in her mind. She kept it in her mind. Yahweh Shah said this. She didn't understand it, but she kept it always in her mind. She kept it like, oh damn, okay. They didn't really know.
She knew what the Lord came to her and told her.
Yeah.
See, she was told what she was having, right? He was to have a special son.
Hey, and even dealing with John the Baptist, right? That was a hard saying.
Yeah.
When he came, they was like, damn. And then they says one of you. So they was like, there's one greater than you coming.
Right.
Where the
They
hell?
couldn't believe that. Yeah. He says one of the shoes that I cannot fit.
Who can I fit? So John the Baptist was, and then Yahweh said in Matthew 11 chapter, there was no greater prophet unto John, unto give it to John the Baptist. And so you gotta understand when John was saying that there's one that cometh greater than I, he saw baptized with fire. They probably like, what the hell is they talking about, man? Who is this man? You know, a lot of people thought John was Yahweh Shah, was the Messiah. And then when the Messiah came, Yahweh Shah came to the disciples. Grab me real quick. Grab me St. John 3 and start at 30. 3 and 30.
In St. John 3 and 30, he must increase, but I must decrease. He that cometh from above is above all.
Yep.
He that is of the earth is earthly, he speaketh of the earth. He that cometh from heaven is above all.
Go ahead.
And he that hath seen and heard, that he testified, and no man received his testimony.
Yep.
And he that received his testimony hath set to his seal that the Most High is true.
Go ahead.
For he whom the Most High has sent speaking the words of the Most High, for the Most High giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him. The Father loveth the Son, and hath given all things into his hand.
That's it, go ahead.
He that believeth on the Son hath everlasting life, and he that believeth not the Son shall not see the life. But the wrath of the Most High abideth on him.
Oh, so like it. Go to where's you at? Verse 30. Go to 26. 26.
That's verse 26. And they came unto John and said unto him, Rabbi, he that was with thee beyond Jordan, to whom thou bearest witness, behold, the same baptizing, and all men coming to him.
Read a little louder.
John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven.
That's it. So no man can receive nothing. And that goes to us. We couldn't receive this knowledge unless it was given by the Most High. Go ahead.
Ye yourselves bear me witness that I said I am not the Hamashiach, but that I am sent for him. He that hath the bride is the bridegroom, but the friend of the bridegroom which standeth and heareth him rejoiceth greatly because of the bridegroom's voice. This is my joy, therefore is fulfilled.
That's it. That's John the Baptist, man. So John the Baptist knew Yahweh Shai. He was like, hey, look, this one come. But they already knew each other because they was cousins. They already knew each other. But speaking of, he was going to come and take over the ministry.
They all
right?
from the same
And
area.
they was all from Galilee. They all from Galilee. And then eventually they moved to Capernaum. Yahweh Shai. So nothing to like when you go. Brothers know. Some brothers might know. Some brothers might not know. But James and John, they was Yahweh Shai's first cousin. Through Mary's sister, her name was Salome. Salome was Salome, one of those Salome. You can look it up. So James and John was Yahweh Shai's first cousin, and then John the Baptist was Yahweh Shai's second cousin, right? So they was all related. So they all knew each other, man. They knew each other. Even when you even deal with because Andrew knew John the Baptist. So Andrew, Peter, James, and John, they all already knew each other. And he already knew about Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was coming to bring them on to his ministry. Because they all was related. They all knew who the Messiah was. He was just to come and present himself and then tell them, hey, let's go, let's move on. Because they was all related. Anyway, when you go into the history of it, right, because James and John, they was Yahweh Shai's first cousin through I said again, Mary, which was Mary's sister, whose name was Salome, right? That was James and John's mother. So they was first cousins. John the Baptist was Yahweh Shai, was second cousin to Yahweh Shai. So they always interrelated. You can look it up. They always related, man. So when Yahweh Shai was coming, it wasn't like they didn't know Yahweh Shai who he was. He was coming to talking about, hey, look, to come and follow me. It's time to go do this work. Now it's time for me to go do my father's work. After when John the Baptist, which was Yahweh Shai's cousin as well too, baptized him. That was okay. Yeah, it's time to go do this work, right? Come and follow me. Or even I think even Philip, because Philip knew John the Baptist. So they all the first couple of disciples, they was around each other because, like I said again, then Yahweh Shai moved to Capernaum, and that's where James and John was at, and Andrew. They all lived over in Capernaum because they was fishermen, man. So it was already set up in the spirit. The Most already had that set up, man. Anyway, don't really the main four, right? The main four, the first four the Lord was dealing with was Andrew, Peter, James, and John. But the Lord really was dealing with Peter, James, and John. You know, that was his main three who the Lord was always dealing with on a bigger level. You see, the Most High was and show you that the Lord has his favorites even amongst his favorites. Amongst the 12, the most Yahweh Shai had more. The Most High Yahweh Shai had more favor towards Peter, which is Cyprus, which means a rock. Then James, and then we already know that John the Revelator, that was Yahweh Shai's favorite. So that was Yahweh Shai's main three guys, and we know who they are. And we know who they came back in this time today too, right? Peter being Mashah, King Mashah, we believe to be. James being El Yequah, and John being High Priest Ariah, man. Because it all works together, man. Then when you go back to not to get too deep, right? Not to get too deep. When you go back to Zechariah, it speaks about Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel was King David. Zerubbabel was.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 4.
Go ahead.
To whom coming as unto a lively stone, this swallowed a deed of men. This allowed the deeds of men.
That's just so, because why? See, a lot of people didn't like Yahweh Shai. Right? What they do? They cast him away. Go ahead.
Also, it is contained in the scriptures. Behold, I lay in Sion a chief cornerstone,
That's it.
elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded.
That's it. There is himself should not be confounded. Yes, Yahweh Shai, he's a chief cornerstone. Go ahead.
Unto you, therefore, which believe, he is precious, but unto them that them which be disobedient, the stone which the builder did disavow, the same is made the head of the corner, and a stone of stumbling, and a rock of offense.
And it's one in the book of Luke 2. He shall be a stumbling block to many, right? But that's Yahweh Shai. He was a offense to many, because Yahweh Shai was a hard saying himself. Yahweh Shai was a walking puzzle. Basically, the Riddler, right? The Riddler and really the Riddler is spiritual, because in Batman, right? And really you can everything's spiritual, right? Cause I watch, I like Batman and shit. I mean, I watch, old anime version of it, whatever, right? You got the Riddler, right? This motherfucker's full of hard sayings, different tricks, different things. But only one that can deal with the Riddler is Batman. He the only one that can understand him, right? And really, the Riddler could be is the scriptures. And who only ones that can understand the riddle? The elect, the 144,000. You read that, Revelation 14 chapter tells you that only ones that can learn the song with 144,000. Y'all were redeemed from the earth. So we're the only ones that can really understand this song and be able to sing the song the right way, right? You want that? You want that?
Even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient.
Yeah, stumble at the word. So they stumbling. So when you're reading the word, hey, you new covenant niggas, you stumbling at. Hey, you niggas are stumbling at Yahweh Shai. Hey, they stumbling at Yahweh Shai, man. When they read it, because Yahweh Shai, when you read Hebrews 8 and 7, lo, I come in the volume of the book, is written of me to do what I will almost high. So when you read these scriptures, you stumbling at Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Whereunto also they were appointed.
That's it. Whereunto they were appointed. So you niggas was made to go off, man, from the beginning. Anyway, go ahead about Zerubbabel, look at that. Got to insurrect Zechariah, he said, establish my house.
That's Zechariah 4:7.
Real loud. Go ahead.
This is Zechariah 4, verse 9. Go ahead. The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this house.
Hey, so the hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this house, right? Now, we are what? By walk down without a house of David. So now when you go back to when Yahweh told Peter, that should be you should be what's that? Someone find that for me. When Yahweh told Peter, the gates of hell shall not prevail, right? So he gonna establish the house, right? Read it again. Now this is the time of dealing with Nehemiah, right? And we can read it in Ezra and Nehemiah, going back to the time of trouble. We read, I think it's either Daniel, I think it's Daniel the 8th chapter, dealing with the time of trouble, going to when we was let out of the Persian, when we was let out of Babylonian captivity, and King Cyrus let us go back and rebuild our temple back unto the Most High, right? And we was going back and rebuilding. You had Joshua, Joshua the high priest was there. You had Zerubbabel, you had Jeremiah, Ezra, Nehemiah, all those men were there in that time rebuilding the temple of the Lord. All right, going back and rebuilding the temple. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, read that.
This is Matthew 16 and 13. When Yahweh came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, "Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?"
Yep.
And they said, "Some say that thou art John the Baptist."
Yeah, some said thou art John the Baptist. So everyone else that was outside of the truth, we was really outside dealing with Yahweh. They didn't really know who he was. It's like, well, we John the Baptist. Go ahead.
Some Elias.
Some say he's Elias. Go ahead.
And others Jeremiah.
Some say he was Jeremiah. Go ahead.
Or one of the prophets.
Oh, so they would say, well, he's one of them men, right? Go ahead.
He said unto them, "But whom say ye that I am?"
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And Simon Peter answered and said, "Thou art the Hamashiach, the Son of the living power, Yahweh." Mm-hmm. And Yahweh answered and said unto him, "Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee."
That shit, flesh and blood revealed this unto Simon, man. Go ahead.
"But my Father which is in heaven."
That's so the Most High God revealed this to you through who? Yahweh Shai. Again. Read that again in Zechariah.
It's like his 4th chapter.
Yeah, 4.
Zechariah 4, verse 9. The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation
so
of
the
this
hands
house.
of Zerubbabel shall lay the foundation of this house.
His hands shall also finish it, and thou shalt know that the Lord of hosts has sent me unto you.
That's it. Now, again, in this day, in this time, who laid the foundation of the house? Got me, okay, come. Going back to 1 West, who laid the foundation, right? Elder Quab, right, James? He being a pillar because the Apostle Kabal always say that he would sit on the chair, he sit at the pillar represent him being a pillar of the church, which he's a pillar of the nation, right? And then King Masha. So we start out with these three men. They built the Lord's house. They built the Lord's house. So the men came back to reincarnate all over again. Now there's an argument about King David has to be alive and things of that nature. Hey, look, the spirit of King Masha could be his way in, or he could be a 22 years old, a younger man in a camp.
He could be anybody.
He could be anybody right now, man. His spirit though, it's the same spirit. Ain't no different spirit. It's the same spirit, man. But or right when Yahweh Shai comes back, the scripture say what? We're gonna rise up with him. So we're gonna rise. And that's why this thing is so vast, but we gotta stay tuned. Let me go ahead.
This is verse 10. But who hath despised the day of small things? For they shall rejoice in the whole earth. Then answered I and said unto him, what are these two olive trees upon the right side of the candlestick, and upon the left side thereof?
Yeah, that's
and I answered again and said unto him, what be these two olive branches which through the two golden pipes empty the golden oil out of themselves? He answered me and said, knowest thou not what these be? And I said, no, my Lord. Then said he, these are the two anointed ones that stand by the Lord of the whole earth.
That's number what? Judah, and Ephraim. Go ahead. No, keep going. Still that? Yeah. Okay. Kind of. That's right here. Yeah.
This is Matthew 16 and 18. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
That's it. So and like I said again, so ever since the men came on the scene, dealing with to be Elijah the prophet, and James, John, and Peter, they came back. Hey, when is this thing fell? Right, this thing is still growing. Who stopped the Lord's house? Who stopped the house being built up again? Right, we was saying in St. John the 3rd chapter, he said, I will rebuild. No, St. John the 6th. I will rebuild my house, and I will raise him up at the last days. Right. So with a third, with a
keys
yup
of the kingdom of heaven.
Yup.
And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Then charged he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Yahweh Shai, the Hamashiach.
Because it was a secret, man. No, it was a secret. Right? It was in the midst. That's it.
All right, this is Sirach 3 starting in verse 21.
So going to how deep this thing is, man. Go ahead.
It says, Sirach 3 and 23. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed.
The new covenant.
Yeah.
Because see, it's unnecessary because you got to worry about your salvation. Yeah. You got to worry about what's going on in this world. You got to worry about the signs of the times. You got to worry about the last days, the signs that we've been given, the signs that we're in. All you talk about is the new covenant, the new covenant, the new covenant, the new covenant, the new. You ain't warning the people. You ain't giving warning. You ain't telling people to take heed.
Yeah.
That the missiles is coming. The missiles. Hey. What did they do when here in America when the British was coming? You're supposed to be teaching about 2 Ezra 15 chapter, 2 Ezra 9 chapter, 16 chapter. You're supposed to be teaching about the coming destruction. You're supposed to be preparing the people. Ezekiel 3rd chapter, warn the people, warn them.
Go ahead.
All right, it says, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand.
That's it. So another thing, that's it. So more things are shown to us than men understand. And like I said, a lot of guys have a problem with the whole, King David thing. Because like I said, people have a problem with them that King David, King Masha and all that. But hey, look, the Most High revealed that, man. If you can understand it, you just can't understand it. But niggas make a whole big deal about it, a whole fuss and fight about it, man. Right? Go ahead.
For many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
That's it. So many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Like I said again, dealing over the new covenant, or the new covenant. King David's got to be here on earth. King David look, the Lord gonna do all that, man.
Doing more talking than you put up.
Exactly. That's it. Go ahead.
And an evil suspicion hath overthrown their judgment.
That's the evil suspicion. Well, I think King David's here on earth.
I'm King David.
Let's make a video about it.
What I want to say, I'm
the house of David, right? That damn demon, Maccabees, man, right? So, look, it's already set up who King David is, man. But the Lord gonna reveal it in due time, like we said again. The Most High is on a high level, But like that's why scripture, it's a hard say. A lot of niggas just can't get it, man. This shit fucks with him. He's saying that hyper sorry y'all gonna come back. He's Joshua. But this he went off. And he even got his famous quote. And I got it I got it saved on my damn in my camera roll. You ever see me going off? Don't follow me. But teach Yahweh Shah.
That's right. That's right. Was
He
that a-
knew.
Oh,
no. Yeah, that's like, yeah, that was in that. That's it.
You ready to close out?
Yeah, it's 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, 22, good.
I misspoke right quick.
Okay.
But this is Ezekiel, right quick. I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna eat it down when we close out. This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I will send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation.
I said Jake rebellious, they were sent to them. Go ahead.
That have rebelled against me.
Yep.
They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
Yep. I said Jake still transgressing against the Most High. Go ahead.
For they are imputed children.
Disrespectful. Go ahead. No respect. Yep.
And I gotta stay lively, bro.
Hold on, it ain't. Hold on. Damn, it's just stuck. Hold on. God damn. Hold on. Shit.
Camp is in the summertime, always get a little rough.
Oh, fucking phone bugging out.